See if that helps. Hopefully, that's works. I just had to change it, so I went from hardware to software to see if that actually helps, and just to see if it helps the buffering, because you guys don't want to see me buffering all the bloody time. So let's just see what this looks like, and hopefully things go according to plan, and then we'll continue with our stream. Hey, how's it going, people from TikTok? How are we all? Yes, I do remember you, mate. Yeah, it was a tough time yesterday, but we're finally here, and we're getting close to the end of the story. So yeah. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Right, T-ho. I need to push you back a little bit more. Oh, hello, mate. How are you? I'm pretty good, just streaming away. Oh, thank you for telling me that. Just making sure everything's all good on my stream at the moment. I'm just trying to, because before I think my settings weren't quite right. Yep, no notifications there. Just looking. 60 FPS. No frame drops. At 60,200. So that's good. That's a good distance. I'm happy about that. So let's do that. No, I'm not bowling, mate. No. Not anymore. Since they've changed the rules. You can't use bloody... I've got old balls that have 3 holes in them instead of using the 2. It's just like, nah. Right. Let's get cracking. Sorry, guys. Ere we depart, we must leave at once undone. Well, we must leave nothing undone. How about you? Are you bowling still, or what's happening with you, man? Quite though, it is difficult to Oh, fair enough. Where was I? Of how one can best be prepared to brave and dominant where dynamis governs all. And also, bowling is getting a lot expensive now than what it used to be, so it's like, nah, I'd rather spend my money on buying a house and stuff like that, or saving up for a house. Right, I think that's better. Yeah. Nevertheless, Heidelin deemed us worthy of the trial that awaits. For lack of any other cerebral option at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Meton as we are. No, I haven't done it. I'm still saving, mate. Give it another 10 years. What am I doing? I'm streaming, mate. Which leaves the not so small task of contributing our efforts here to you and Taratsu. And if goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, have a good trip somewhere wherever you're going. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to wash the dog. That's gonna be fun. I certainly hope so. We will be praying for your safe return, and maybe it will affect the diamonds for the better. Thanks you for the roses. With that settled, we should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded. I live in New Zealand, Christchurch. Here comes Tatsu. So cute. The meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long, I started to worry. What did you say? What did you have to say? It's a lot better now. We've recovered. The edge of creation, I see. I haven't been into the Centre City since then, but I know it's changed a lot, so... Yeah, you could say that. I had to wait a couple hours to get back into the game, so otherwise I would have started at 12, but hey, sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes. Right. Rest assured everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. No. Actually, could I borrow you for a moment? Uh-oh. Looks like our plan of the interim have decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Brunson's Angus. Alright? I'm still playing Final Fantasy 14, mate. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Favorite game. Come with me to Agrog. I have something to show you. Ooh, I wonder if she's gonna make some new clothes for me. Maybe. She might. Don't think she will though. Oh, you know what? I'm jumping off. Whee! Ow. I'm jumping off again. Whee! Oh, I didn't damage myself that time. Oh shit, I'm past it. There's a few people over here though. And heaps of people now. Yesterday there were hardly anybody. I mean, literally, yesterday there was hardly anybody. Holy crap, look at them all. Fuck me. Bloody hell. Look at them all. I wonder why I had to wait for bloody almost 2 hours. Jeez. Damn, what a nice weapon. Now, where is she? Over there somewhere. And if you're wondering where I'm playing on Twitch or YouTube, both actually. But yeah, you can follow me either in both of them or just the one. Doesn't bother me. I'm just doing both because YouTube keeps your videos on, where Twitch doesn't. Leaves you have your videos on for 2 weeks and then that's it. Mind you, they are live, they are the streaming platform, but still. Welcome Lee to Tiatsu Ratsu's boutique. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire. She's gonna give me something. But in your case specifically, I made an extra effort to survive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could desire, ask for. Might not that I'm playing favourites, but you are the warrior of light. Faced with the unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need and resemble unlike anything I've created before, and that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest Asians, I finally completed my career divining masterpiece. But then inspiring struck, and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With your help of some Thamnier refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Shanlia. Of course, I wouldn't never charge you for any of our work. The thought. Well, that's good Tiatsu. It's so good. Varnish. How are things coming along? Everything's in order, Mrs. Tatsu. We'll be ready to open shortly. Which is why I brought you here to be our first parisian. Would you mind waiting here for a moment longer? Foreign events cannot be skipped, blah 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 blah. I did not expect to find you here. Huh? Oh, hey. How's it going, young chap? I imagine Nigard would also wish to offer her regards at last, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers. She remains to assist with their work in the Aether burner. This symbolist occasion too will stay in Charlian while I oversee matters in Rahat Zain. Sorry, just 1 minute. I just want to look at something. It is rather convenient to keep absent of developing per training to the final days or something else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Right. Vasan. I was hoping you'll stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing our assistant, Asians, to work with me here in the Bobiliki beneath. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normality to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubling times. What's more, when we last returned home to Rahat Zan, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employment will no doubt prove a boon to the Athenians and commissary to our land. In fact, I come here to see how your new employees are sitting in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well. Believe you me, your Asians have taught me so much about Thamnia, craftsmanship, and their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of expiring. I cannot wait to see what kinds of wonders we come up with. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to check. Whoops. I don't want to knock you over. Come on, get over there. There we go. Let's want to have a look. Hey, there it is. It's 1088. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy about that. That's what I wanted, so that's cool. Cool. Yeah. I pray you everything success in your endeavours, Miss Chasu. Before coming here, I heard word of the forum's decision of what will soon be attempt. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastions of hope. Need to fix you guys up. You're a bit crooked. Indeed, it was the last bastions, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the bounds of darkness, the lights of brimming life must have been blinded in its superior. Your journey into the heavens to protect the light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to the star. Would that Arwam were alive to see it. I should like to visit Rahan at Zan again when this is all over. I worry your fate in me might be misplaced. I'm gonna go with that one. Hello! and we should be honoured to receive you. Then is still much of raha at hand you have yet to see. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember the people of the star have not yet given up hope, and neither must you. Bloody oats. I should never give hope. You know what I mean? I'm the saviour for the star. I have to do the right thing all the time. Waiting. Those guys still there. Who's next gonna visit me? Ah, there must I go to get my meal with some flavour in this wasteland of taste. Lee, oh boy! Oh my god, really? Oh boy! Oh my god. My, whatever are you doing here? A new boutique, you say? I had been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, sorry. Perhaps a befitting a man of my situation. Although I have nowhere to flunder said reminders, so long as my confidence continues, I dare flay. The young Lord Four-Temps insist that we long last here is work to be done. No matter how trivial, I must abide there here in Charlian. This do I toll through every fibre of my being, rails against it. Why, I've even stifled the company of that brute Sinkguard is still supplying transport in the timely fashion. Yet he was the one granted leaving this morning to participate in some suppose of conflict operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence. I burdened with extra busy work, and without heroic here, he is not one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hope to find a nice calf. Perhaps at last Charlene's delicious unsampled were lacking in every aspect. Have you tried the Archon loaf? You can find it in all the shops. If a healthy meal is what you're after, I suggest the last stand. The calf over on the Piper, their cuisine doesn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I will give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old boy. Oh boy, really? Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Shit, that's funny. Derek Lewis, thank you for the follow. We're still there. Wow, wow. Is that Lee and Teatsu I spy? Yeah, it's Hancock. Hancock. Oh, what's a Hancock? He's got his hand on his cock. Hancock! What are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after you drop off the Chicago. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, my expense required, aside from the deliveries of goods, is well beyond my purview. But what matter of Inderia would expel an opportunity to study the market of the northern seas? Not to worry, I will return straight away to Allegon once I have finished. Oh, thanks for the follow, TikTok. Of course you would find a way to return the crisis to your advantage. She wounds me. The uncondressed woman running a new boutique. I am not blind to the travels of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. Sorry. If you believe in them to defy only, then why don't put your money where your mouth is? Oh, fair enough, Teatsu, fair enough. There is not more I can do to help already. The Ark and her heroes, for their maiden voyage, but on your return, I shall host a guard to celebrate your honor at the Beckoning Innings. A commandery is quite costly given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Lynn Trading Company would be honoured to foot the bill. Yeah, I appreciate their gesture, but no thank you. Will there be lemon cakes? Oh ho ho. A man of tart taste, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicious the world and Lord Lutio have to offer. Look, Tiachi's face is crack up. Oh, Tiatsu. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tiatsu's era. Until next we meet. Who's next? Ah, Lee. Decided to spend your time at the market, did you? Hey. This is a very, very nice gesture. We're talking to nearly every single one of these before we do our long journey at trying to defeat the big boss. Eh? Tiatsu! Biggs! Wedge! Sorry, do that again. I take it work on the arc is proceeding apace? It does indeed. Collaborating with the great mind of Ishalian and Rahat Atzan has been a rewarding experience, and that's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loperops. The little bunny boys. Little bunny things. The arc is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nario was rendered speechless. He was speechless. Oh shit, that takes a while for him to get speechless. Wow. No more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it. Yeah, same. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Charlian. Alfia. Aww. The little chocobo. Oh, he's so cute. I think he sensed that coming danger and returned to check on us. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. He was always the one turning up in the right time of need. And I suppose that why he decided to join us in Charlian. Good thing too. I didn't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. Bloody oats. It's still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse through to the furthest unknown reaches of, well, everything. Never thought I would live to see such marvelous, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the crystal that speaks the need for these great endeavours. To think how much I've missed out on had I been not a member of the Ironworks. Oh, an awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being working like the chocobo mibbles. Haha. There is that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there is more we could do for you, Lee. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friends, that we do. And one filled with every more adventure. Let's go with the bottom one, because the bottom one looks cool. This is so cool. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with the refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tatsu. They'll be glad to hear it, and on that note, Wedge and I should get going. Still a few more supplies to gather before we return. Yay! Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. Oh yeah, and as you probably noticed, I had a nice, beautiful shave. Just to, you know, make things a bit more... I don't look an old, bloody 80-year-old. Right, I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Hassan. I think I said it right. Oh, thank you so much for the roses. From Pakistan. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm pleased to meet you. Not we've met before. Haven't we met before? Yeah, haven't we met before? Ah, yes. It was you who helped us at Prusa. And again, we crossed the ice fields. Was it not? I doubt we exchanged little more than glanced then, but it is kind of you to remember me. Of course, I always remember people. Thanks to Miss Tiatsu, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of a calamity. In such time, we must look to one another for strength and success. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thamir, but we are here today and are glad to have contributed to the cause. And contribute they did by helping to make your own new garment as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. God, to think how far we've come since our honourable beginnings at the Waking Sand. Oh my God, Waking Sand. I forgot about that place. And from the rising stone to the falling snow, and even a certain insignificant place, somebody Ruby Baza, we were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Stop it, Tiatsu, you're gonna make me cry. Even when you were swept away to the first, Graha Tia was here to grant you sanctuary. I never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yours has been a long, long journey and not being privileged to watch often with fading beneath as you prefer times and again. For all the journeys we've shared, we've been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you cannot have one without the other. Which is why I promise to send you off to the sea of stars with a smile. Aww. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return.
He's so cute.
And in addition to your new establishment, we have remained. Hey, how's it going? We have remained the refinery for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. You may now obtain job-specific gear from Vahas. The weapon and gear contained can be equipped at level 89, however, all the items stated will be objected to item level sync. Upon reaching level 90, you, with the considerable job, these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quest. Oh, that's handy. Oh, thanks for the follow! Associating with said jobs. Okay, I want to have a look. Physical DPS. I want samurai. Where's my samurai? There. What's this? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, I'll make it. It's alright. It's not the greatest. It is a better weapon though. So what about this one here? Hell yeah! Look at the Reaper bloody weapon. Hell yeah! Fucking love Reaper. It's fucking mean. Right, what do we got? Dragon, Reaper, Monk, Samurai. Ooh, cool. New Samurai weapons. So, can I buy it? I'll buy it anyway. How much was it? Unless it's... Oh, is this all free? That can't be all free. Maybe it is. Fucking mate. Samurai, where's Samurai? Yeah. Samurai. Samurai. Top, yeah, hands, legs, and body. So, legs, done that, done the hands, done the body, and done the top. So, theoretically, this here, where is it? Is this free? Or was it locked? Right. Hell yeah. Fuck, that looks mean. Why they sink? Oh, hang on. Can I? I wanna gum all this. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'll just leave it like that then. Fuck you then. Yeah, man, that looks cool. Hell yeah. Cool. Right, let's continue. Fins together. I realise you've still got a lot to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find the moment for yourself and that of the others can as well. They said they were returning to the Belston Annex through a double they stray for long. If you decide to go look for them, I suggest speaking to Carl first. I'm sure they will have told her their plans. Okay. That's so cool. Look at my new costume. Wow, I look like a bloody samurai now. Hell yeah, I look like a bloody samurai. But where's my top, bro? Oh, I've got no top, mate. Bloody hell. Yeah, man, I look so neat. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. I look so cool. Oh, yeah. I'm a samurai. I'm a true samurai. Man, there's a lot of people crafting now, eh? It's alright, I'll be doing that soon. But nope, next after once I complete the story, it's going to be Reaper. Unlock Reaper and get that up to level 90. And that'll probably be my main job, probably. Oh, and also be doing the job stories with Reaper. Bloody oats, mate. You're back. I take it you received the gift from Tiatsu. Bloody oats, I look awesome. It was a surprise long in the making, with many long hours of flittering to get everything just right. I'm glad to see you see it realized and with great success. If you're looking for the others through, though, they already taken their leave. Istola, Thangria, Urugra have gone to the last stand for a bit of a sprite to eat. Alize and Graha, meanwhile, thought their time would be better spent prowling through books in Numberhand, as Athenia, bloody hell, as Elfino, there we go, an Eastinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Loverflare estate, though Eastians seem somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they would all be glad for your company if you are in mind to seek them out. Should you be feeling peckish, I suggest heading to the last stand before Istola and the others finish eating. But above all else, it would be foolish to run headlong into battle and fatigue mess. Do you remember to get a good night's sleep? Yes. Alright. Let's go to see Thangrid. Good old Thangrid. Man, my new costume looks mean. I've still got this one here, the Shadowbringer's relic. I'm not sure if you be able to get the Endwalker relic here. Maybe in 6.1. Maybe, I don't know. I'll just find that out sometime. Soon, hopefully. But yeah, man, I look so cool. Alright. Lee, come to make our trio a quadrite. Have you? Please, have a seat, and we'll see about getting you a drink. Yeah, but I know I shouldn't drink too much, otherwise I'm gonna won't be able to make it to help beat the boss.
Your business with Tataru was finished.
Oh, thank you very much for sending me fancy castles. Thank you so much. And yeah, I was talking back to TikTok. I'm live on TikTok as well, but yeah. Oh yes. Man, I look good.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Yeah, exactly. What would you do without her?
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
No, it hasn't.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Oh, thank you for the likes as well, mate.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world.
That's so true.
Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
Oh, thank you for sending 90 of the likes. Thank you.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Yeah, same here. I wonder what's going to happen when we finally beat whoever it is at the end of the stars. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But it's a good chapter, you know?
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
No, same here. Don't drink too much, you're gonna get drunk. Need you.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
Yes. For mummy. You've nothing left to ponder, not to ring, nor Mathilia. We'll get through this together. Just make sure you bring enough admins. I like the top one.
Is aught the matter? No, it's nothing. Well, lately I find myself surprised at how much I've changed. how much we've all changed.
We've all changed so much. Stolen.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home.
And this Stola is just such a badass now. She never used to be a badass. Now she's a badass and a hot chick.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Asians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies.
Yeah, well that's true.
In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out.
Yeah.
After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much will change.
You're still adventures away.
Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to effect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear. What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds. 'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise.
Promise? I can't remember that one.
Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you.
Cool. Good. I'm always here.
And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
I do indeed.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
I'll probably rise away, go to a different star, help them work out their differences, come back if you guys need my help. I don't know.
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Well, shall we make a toast?
Yes.
To victory.
To victory.
To our comrades.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
To the future of our star. That was so nice and jested. Yeah, victory, comrades, to our star, bro. Leaving so soon, I suppose it's for the best. If you rather not explore the bottom of the bottle of Uridra, I dare say the others will welcome your company as well. If you can find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that is all that matters. Bloody oaths. Right. Now we'll go for... Let's go to... Alphino. Let's go to Alphino first. He's always a man. And then we'll go and see Eastian and Alizé. I know I could use these teleport things, but I can't be bothered. I'm just going to walk everywhere. Because that's what the expansion is called. It's called Endwalker. So you have to walk for forever and ever and ever and ever. No. Oh, it's pudding way. Pudding way, pudding way. You try to speak with Alizé, but she is fast asleep. Really? They're asleep already? What? I mean Alizé, sorry. They read too many books.
Oh. Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late.
Bloody have they what? Damn.
Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love, you deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness.
When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all.
This feels familiar. Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Hello.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
Okay, Alize. Okay.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
It's a secret. Just enjoying the little peace and quiet. So wholesome. Right. Now to Alphino and Eastillion. And I'll just use this. God, look at Eastillion. Holy shit, he's actually got normal clothes on. Hey, how's it going? Oh my god, he's got normal clothes on. Well, that's a first.
Oh. What brings you here?
I don't know. Just to say hello. Man, look at Eastillion's clothes.
Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil.
Hello.
All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see. My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Oh, poor Eastillion.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... it was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family.
It's a damn right statement there. So true. Family is family.
Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Hey, how's it going?
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me.
I did not indeed.
To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know.
Hey, how's it going? Those bubbles, how are we? A bloody shout out to you.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
That's good.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
How's it going, mate? Having a good day? I suppose I ought to thank you both as well. You were never the ones to forsake our friend Alphino.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidling meant when she spoke about depending on one another.
Yes.
However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
Right. So that's that done. Where we go next? Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Lee. Return to catch the final few winks before embarking on our mission, I presume? You'll be happy to know your chamber has been cleaned and refreshed Luna's layout. I pray you enjoyed the sweet dreams for the final night before the big day. Yep. Here we go. Ugh. The night the royal means of Almigel. What was that? Oh, no. Right. Hello, Xenos. Mr. Grumpy Face.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
What if we are going to verse him? And this is dawn, the day of reckoning. Man, I look good.
How often have we thus assembled? To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
The last battle.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready.
Awesome.
The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel.
Okay.
They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule.
Yep. The final place.
Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon.
We will indeed kill Meteoron.
As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, Are you certain you wish to do this?
Bloody oats. We'll be back. Don't you worry, Kyle. We'll be back.
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph.
We will triumph. Most definitely.
What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph.
We will, Kyle. We will.
Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Let us be off then.
Wait!
No, Tiatsi's gonna say something. No. I don't want her to say something, to be honest.
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
We will, Tatsu. We will be safe. You can count on it. You too, Tatsu. You don't do anything stupid. Alright, almost at level, max level for Samurai. Into the heavens. I suppose this is where we take part, for now at least. Would that I had sage words of wisdom to share ere your departure. Mayhaps the teaching of Gulf Asbon will suffice. Surrendering not to anger or hate, he said, look beyond them and their true fine strength, and one else beyond its open. What one sees beyond is open to invitation, I think, but for me, it would be the things of cherishing the most in life, things I believe that's worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture into the sea of stars. This is gonna be excellent. Oh, where we go? I am ready, guys. Are you guys ready? Woo! What's gonna happen when we get through those stars? Oh, don't don't know what's going to happen, but I am ready. Ooh. Here we go. Can't wait, this is going to be awesome. Can't believe I had to wait 10 years for this story to come to a close. There's the ship. But before I do this endeavour, I'm going to take a break and then we can carry on with this because I have a funny feeling the cutscenes are going to be long. So, be with me one moment, okay, please? See you guys soon. Right. We are going to do the story now. Yeah. Righty ho. Oh. Let's go. Oh, wrong one. That one. All the gangs here. Hey, little. So cute.
All present and accounted for.
Hello.
Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready.
Woohoo! The
All
Ark's
that
ready.
remains is to board and be on your way.
Yeah, you can. Just go to Twitch or my YouTube. They're both on my bios.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder. But we did it. We finished the ship.
Yay.
It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Yes, thank you so much, Sid, for doing everything in your power to help us on this far journey.
Ah, don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels.
Oh, yeah?
And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return. So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Teeny tiny toy boat.
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible.
Oh, his grandfather or his dad.
From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars.
Yay.
And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life.
Yep, Louisois. Good old Louisois.
Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us.
I thought shit he will do. Yeah, that's good. Awesome.
The Starship Ragnarok.
Oh. Okay. Still kind of the same. Ragnarok. The Starship Ragnarok, eh? Ooh, that sounds like a good name. I'm pretty happy with that name.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
Hey! The Beast Tribes. What's up, Beast Tribes?
What are you all doing here?
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare, not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves!
Interesting.
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Jeez.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrits' magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Yes, not summoning primals all playtime.
Indeed! Indeed! While Heidelin gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you.
Good.
When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship. In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
May we have a moment?
No.
In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
What are those?
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok.
Well, that's handy.
There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them. Be safe, all of you, and come back.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go, and Godspeed.
Ooh. Right. Alright. On board we go. If you would like to come, if you would come with this way, I will directly to you to the bridge. Upon the Ragnarok, several cutscenes will play in the concealment. Set time, blah 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 blah. Yes. See, I knew there was going to be a lot of cutscenes coming up, so cool. Final Fantasy 14. Wow, this is so cool. Hello, bunnies. Cute bunnies. Sleeping away, still sleeping.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
Okay. Oh, cool.
It's incredible.
Yeah, most definitely incredible. Holy shit.
This is Forshano. Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
The preparations for the summonings are complete.
Awesome.
In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site. The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
So, are we ready?
Maybe, I don't know.
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on. The burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again, with feeling.
Issue the command to launch. Have Alphino do the honors. Yeah, let's have Alphino because he's a good speecher.
Me? But I...
No need to be coy, brother. Do it, and do it well.
If if you all insist.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond!
Ragnarok, engage!
Engage! Engage!
It's so cool. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. We're going to space. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's so cool. See you in Stalia. Bye. See you, Star. What the hell was that? Oh wow.
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice. So come, let us revel!
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Yeah. Fuck. Oh yeah, it's a blast. This is so mean. So epic. Yeah.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even. Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
8 carrots.
Alright, let's go over some points of caution.
Okay.
Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteion, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't, like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits, and you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will shake a good bit.
Thought it would do. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
What is this? Something is interfering with the equipment.
Greetings.
Ah, there she is.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
So this is Meteion.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters? I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
No, we're going to do that to you. Haha, we're going to fuck you up. Stupid little bitch.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end.
Hello.
Why choose to prolong your suffering?
Because...
Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost, stolen away by events beyond your control.
And?
There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident.
Cruel accident. You're the one that's doing it.
Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
No. It won't be easy.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you.
Agreed.
We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished now. You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end. Where those who yet valiantly cling to life can thrive.
Let's go, thing red. Let's go. Oh. So where thing red go?
By the fury.
Where are you? Thancred?
Thancred?
Yeah, Thancred. Where are you?
Meteon has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination. This is Ultima Thule.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
Yeah, I'm definitely keen for this. I want to see what this is like.
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End. In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth.
Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Well...
So, let them bring it to a close, I say.
Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Is this a dead star?
Doesn't look like life.
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Wow. Wow. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's at 3 of them. Alright, I'm going to take another break and we'll continue with the story. Cool. See you soon. Rightio. Whew. Are we ready to take you down? I think I am. How about you guys? Do you think I'm gonna take her down? I think I will. I can't generate. It will be of help in these strange surrounds, but I've read a provision node in that case of emergency. Of course, if you inquire any real danger here, I suspect you to return to the Running Rock at once. My thingy's not charging properly. 1 moment. Sorry guys. I know I just took another break, but yeah, my bad. I'm going to get myself a new plug. It's broken down. No wonder why they're not charging. Fucking hell. All good. I'll just have to try and keep this working. Oh well, it's charging now, so that's all good. I'll just have to old school manually do it myself. Oh, blue stuff. Right. We're fortunate in this place can support life, but barely, I suspect, given the trumpeted style quality of the air. But never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the burrows of the ship. Let's see as good as a direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Yeah, we don't want that. That's cool. Bloody, that's really cool. A strange new world accepted. The little S and the A is very, very, interesting. Right, what's this note over here? I want to repair my equipment. Repair all. Right. Man, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm kind of blown away from this. What's down here? Whoa. Whoa. Hang on. Damn. It's so beautiful down there. But then if you go up, it looks like shit. There's bloody, you know, earth things like dead. Wow. That's so cool. Sorry, guys. Are they gonna attack me? Oh, they're frozen? They're turned into stone. What? Why have they turned into stone? Okay, well that one there's alive. Alright, I'm going to change the headline to, just bear with me one moment, I'm going to change the headline to A Strange New World. Let's go. I'm almost about to be level 90 anyway, so let's go there. Cool. Update's done. If I go like this, should we change? Yes, it will. Cool bananas. This is just brilliant, you know? Ruins. But what? But of what, I wonder? Perhaps we can find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic and inspiring anything. It's very interesting. Well, I'm going to the structure here. The monolithic pillar has been partially melted, likely sometime in the distant past. The damage does not appear to be inflicted deliberately, rather it calls to mind the intermittent destruction, often wounded in the heat of battle. Ooh, shit. Look here, this part is relatively intact. This inconsiderate design of the top suggested it is man-made, though the pillars were surely not men as we conceived of them. Having said that, I swear I have seen this pattern before. It's like an elegant texture. The past elegant texture or something. I don't know. I thought this hill might afford a better view of the surrounding, a poor decision in hindsight. Besides, the light from the ship, all is surrounded in darkness. If Thagrit is here, he'll never know it. From what I can tell, we are nearly at the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounding by floated debris. Yeah. So something happened here. Very, very cosmic. I mean, look at that bubble over there. But yeah, it's just, to me, it seemed like something cosmic, godlike, has stuffed this area up completely. It used to be maybe a planet or something, and then just kaboom. It's very interesting. Can you move, please, dragon? Stellar dragon, piss off. Can you turn around, please? I don't really want to get tanks. Go away. We'll have to go this way. Oh, now it moves. Bloody hell. Right. What do you want, Alpha? Were you able to find anything? Nope. As I feared, and still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which fortunately isn't fairly far. Thought I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it draws closer, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted, leaving me feeling of death and anguish. I think I might see something over there. What are you talking about? There's nothing over there. Before we jump into any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Agreed. Agreed. We found only more questions than we are in desperate need of answers. There's a fair stretch of terrain from the strip starboard we'll yet to explore. Let's try searching there then. Very intriguing. Lee, a word before we join the others? I think he's seen the same thing as I did. So we're back to that side now. Okay. I'm just gonna go this way so I don't get attacked. Oh, you can mine around here? Cool. Hello. I wonder what that is. I really want to know what that is. Either that's a crack in the universe, or it's a planet. Or it used to be planet. You see them too, don't you? The dragons. As I thought, their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bonds with McGinza and mine of Nicot is what allows us to preserve them. Could these appearances be related to the dragon that now lives in Aetheris? But better to leave such objections to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? Yeah. That's what I want to know too. Some are in stones, others are not in stones. So... go this way. Whoa, look at that. I'm going there. Look at the aetheryte. The aetheryte looks so munted. Whoa. Now they're glowing. Nah, I'm going straight there. But man, this aetheryte has had some better days, hasn't it? Damn. Can I turn to it? Yes, I can. Cool.
Dragons? Here?
What you see is a memory of a world that once was.
Ooh, hello. And what are you floating for?
A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Okay, what does she do?
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind.
Whoa.
What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me.
Oh, well,
I told you. Emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Thancred's not dead. Nah, Thancred's not dead.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
He's not dead. I don't believe that. No, he's not dead. He's stuck somewhere. Right. From there, I am going to end this stream, and I'm going to have some tea and then possibly come back on. But we'll see what happens. Okay, cool. Catch you guys later, and thank you very much for coming along and supporting me. Cool. And don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell, and yeah, and also follow me on Twitch. That's where I'll be doing most of my videos as well. So yeah, anyway, catch you guys later. Bye.